Hey, Brayden. I was looking over the invitation to your brother's wedding. There isn't anything about the dress code.
Oh, that's weird. I know that they picked out a color theme and asked us to be matching for the pictures. I'll give James a call after work to see what they want us to wear.
You're working overtime right now. I can handle it.
No, it's best that I do it. They've been acting a bit strange lately.
What do you mean, they've been acting strange?
Well, there has been more chatter in the family group. And some of the things that my mom and brother have said, well, it's made me uncomfortable.
Really? I hadn't seen any increase in discussion. Admittedly, I thought it was weird since the wedding is less than a month away.
Yeah, there definitely has been a lot more chatter. I get pinged at nearly all hours of the day. Wait, it's a new chat room and they didn't add you? And it won't let me add you. I'll call my brother when I get off work. This is just too weird.
No, I'll give him a call. I won't mention that you told me about the chat room. It's possible they want to keep that just for the family.
Yeah, you're right. I'll leave it up to you, but let me know if he gives you any more trouble, huh?
Okay, have a great day. And remember, I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, James. I was trying to prepare for the wedding, but I don't see what the color scheme is.
All you need to know is that we're registered with Blackwells.
What do you mean? Sean and I are coming to the wedding. We want to make sure we have the right clothes for the wedding.
You guys don't need to worry about that.
I thought you guys wanted the entire family matching.
I told you that you don't need to worry about it. We're taking care of all that stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. We'll make sure to get you a fantastic gift. Sean already has something in mind.
I trust my brother to get something nice.
Yeah, he's an amazing gift giver.
I know. He's been my brother a lot longer than he's been your husband.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I'll let you go. I just wanted to make sure we didn't ruin your wedding pictures.
Don't worry. We won't let you mess things up.
Okay, well, have a great day.
I will as soon as you stop texting me.
I'm home.
I can hear. Come on inside. Why are you still in the garage?
I'm just really tired.
Well, I have a special treat ready for you.
Really? So you're bribing me to come inside, huh?
Well, I figured it would be a good way to ease you into the conversation.
That sounds ominous.
I texted your brother. You were right. There is something weird happening.
What happened?
He said that we don't need to worry about getting clothing, just the gifts.
But I told them we were coming to the wedding.
According to your brother, they're going to provide the clothing or something like that?
Really? That doesn't sound right at all.
I know that some people buy wedding outfits for their bridal party.
We aren't in the party, though. We're just family. And I know James doesn't have that kind of money.
I don't know what to tell you. When you come in, I can show you the texts. Also, he had a really short temper. He's never been rude like that before.
I've been noticing that in the chat room, too.
He's probably feeling really tense because of the wedding. It's getting close, so I'll bet he and Chloe are feeling the pressure.
I guess. Let me see what he had to say first. If he's being rude to you, I'm going to let him know that it's not all right.
It's fine, as long as we get to sit next to each other during the ceremony and reception. I can handle a bit of wedding rudeness.
This is why we kept ours so simple, huh?
I know your family wasn't pleased with that, though.
I know. That's probably why he didn't ask me to be one of his groomsmen.
I'm sorry about that. If I had known that they would be this upset, I would have had a bigger wedding.
Her family loves drama. They shouldn't be surprised that we kept it to just friends.
I know, but think about how they felt. How would you feel if your brother decided he didn't invite you?
It's really different since his fiancée wants that big wedding. It's not like what we did.
Yeah, but you understand what I mean.
I do, but he's in the situation because he chose someone who wanted a big wedding. Oh, and you know what? I got a call from my brother earlier. He's asked me to be one of his groomsmen.
Really? That's great for you. Do you want to?
Yeah, I would love to. I know that means we won't be sitting together during the ceremony, though. If you prefer that I decline, I can let him know.
Absolutely not. You join them, you'll go get to do the fun stuff. I'm happy for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah! We'll still be able to spend time together at the reception.
Okay, as long as you're sure. I think it will be a great chance to make up for some lost time.
That's what I hope too.
Thanks, love. You're the best.
There's no reason to get between you and your family. You just have fun. I'll be fine during the ceremony.
I'll make sure to stare at you lovingly. Maybe we can have some kind of ceremony with our family. That way, we can make up a bit for our families.
We'll see how it goes with your brother's wedding. If your family has mellowed out a bit, we can talk about a ceremony. It has been almost 5 years since we married, so we can celebrate it with family.
Yeah. First, we'll see how my family does. Then your family has the reunion coming up. If they've all learned to dial it back, a ceremony could be a lot of fun.
I admit it might be nice to get that experience with my family, but only if it is mostly drama-free.
I know. And that's always been a huge ask for our families.
Hey, why don't you come inside? We can talk about it instead of continuing to text.
But I'm so tired. I don't want to have to walk all the way inside.
Oh, come on, I'll give you that special treat.
Okay, but you'll have to listen to me complain.
I can do that. Then, when you're done with dinner, I'll give you a massage.
Ooh, now we're talking. See you in a couple of minutes.
See you soon.
Hey, Madeline, it's Chloe. I just wanted to make sure you have the right address for the wedding.
Yeah, I do, but I figured that Braden and I would drive there after the ceremony.
No. You don't exactly meet the family aesthetic.
What?
I don't want your appearance to ruin my mood during the ceremony.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've spent a lot of time planning my perfect day. I don't need you or your sour face ruining it. Also, I don't want kids around, so many members of our families have kids, and we had to come up with another plan.
Another plan?
Yeah. Boy, James didn't tell me you were so slow. No wonder you work with kids. They're probably more on your brain level.
You realize we're about to be related, right?
Don't remind me. It's almost enough to ruin the whole thing. Anyway, stop interrupting me. I'll tell you what your role will be in my wedding.
I have a role.
Stop texting. You're gonna go to the building next to the reception. People are gonna drop off their kids there, and you're going to watch them. The wedding ceremony starts at noon, so a few of my bridesmaids will need to drop off their kids by 10. I want to make sure that they're properly prepared for the ceremony. So you'll need to be there around 9:30.
But I won't be getting there until late the night before.
Well, then you better figure something out. Don't go adding more work for me just because you didn't plan properly.
Plan? I had no idea you guys wanted me to be a babysitter. I was planning to watch the wedding and attend the reception.
I don't know why. We specifically didn't tell you anything about what to wear. Because you were never supposed to be there. Learn to take a hint, Madeline. Jeez.
I talked to James about it, and he said you guys were taking care of the family clothing so that we all matched you.
Ew! You aren't my family member, remember? You're too tall and flat to be attractive. And James knew that you wouldn't be there. He probably didn't want to ruin his plans of asking his brother to be one of his groomsmen. I mean, Sean is the most attractive man in the family. And of course we want him in pictures. He'll make them all look better.
Does Sean know what you guys were planning?
Of course he knew. No one would think you're attractive enough to be in the photos.
I'm in our wedding pictures.
Face it, he'd only marry you for your money. I'm not going to benefit from it, so there's no reason to kiss your butt.
I have to get back to work. I'm going to talk to Sean when I get home.
Don't you dare mess up my wedding with your selfishness.
Brayden, did you know what your brother and his fiancée were planning?
Do you mean about the bachelor party? Because I'm not going to participate when the strippers arrive.
What? No, that's not what I meant. They want me to babysit all of the kids in the family. They don't want kids at the wedding ceremony or reception, so they reserved a place for them. And they want me to spend all day watching everyone's kids?
That can't be right. You must not have understood what they wanted. Zach told me that they had a surprise for me at the wedding.
Yeah, I bet it's another woman.
What? Why would you think that?
Because Chloe was saying that I'm not attractive enough to be in the pictures. That's why they want me out of the way of taking care of the kids.
There's no way anyone would say that about you.
Here are the text messages.
Why that cow? There's no way I'm going to let them do that to you. First, you're far more beautiful than she is. Second, they have no right to expect you to pay to travel to the city, then babysit for free.
When I read that, I nearly cried.
Oh, don't cry, honey. I'll fix this.
I don't want to cause a fight between you and your family.
You aren't the one causing the fight, Madeline. They both are.
Please, don't go ruining their big day.
I'm not going to do anything that they don't deserve.
I'll be fine. They won't get another chance to have a wedding.
I'll give them a choice, so it'll be on them how things turn out.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this. No one treats my beautiful wife like that.
How dare you try and ruin my wedding?
What?
Ugh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're trying to ruin everything. I always knew you were a horrible, stuck-up witch. I didn't realize how horrible and selfish you were.
I don't know what you're talking about. What happened?
I knew that your husband was going to give us an ultimatum. You were too much of a coward to do it yourself. Now you're creating a huge rift in the family. I hope you're happy with what you've done.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He said we either had to pay you back for the trip, your room, and a whole day of babysitting, or he was going to drop out of the wedding.
He what?
Don't act innocent. This whole thing was your idea. And my sweet little Brayden would never do this to me.
Your sweet little Brayden?
Yes. I've been in love with him since I was a child. But you went and stole him with your money. I'm marrying his brother because he's almost as good.
What is wrong with you?
Just back off and do what you're told. I won't let you ruin my wedding.
I'm sorry, Chloe, but this was not my idea. But I'm not going to just let it go either.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm telling you that I'm not going to let you do this to James. He may be a bit immature, but he doesn't deserve to be in a marriage with a woman who wants his brother.
You will not tell him.
No, I won't.
You'd better be here ready to babysit. Don't bring your ugly face around my wedding. Got it? Madeline, answer me.
I know that it's not quite time for your break, but I have something important to show you.
Okay, send it along. I'll look at it when I have a chance.
Okay, but I'm going to warn you, you don't look until you're on break and somewhere kind of tucked away.
That doesn't sound good.
It's not. Put your phone away and then make sure you're somewhere alone because you're going to get angry.
Is it about the wedding?
Yes?
Okay, I got it. And Madeline?
Yeah?
I'm really sorry you've been dragged into the family drama. I didn't want you to be.
It's not your fault. This is why we avoid our families. Any interaction with them just blows up into so much stress.
I know. I'm thinking no ceremony with our families.
Yeah, clearly they're not mellowed out. If anything, they seem to be getting worse.
But we could plan to have a second honeymoon.
Oh, now here's an idea.
Don't let my family get you down. I love you.
I won't. I love you too.
How dare you ruin my wedding? I'll make you pay for this. You won't get away with what you've done.
Oh, hi, Chloe. Good to hear from you.
Don't give me that. You know what you did. James is saying he won't marry me now, but he doesn't ever want to see me again. All because you told him how I felt about my Brayden. You had no business doing that.
I didn't tell James.
He had our text messages. I saw them.
I told Brayden, and he must have told James. It was nice of you to include some of your sexual fantasies about my husband after we stopped texting. That made it clear that you weren't after James.
You should have just left it alone. When you die, I could divorce James and marry Brayden. Then we would have all your money. You just go and ruin it.
When I died? What are you even talking about?
I'm not going to tell you anything else because I know I can't trust you. I'll make you pay for this.
I would say I'm sorry about the wedding, but that would be a lie. Good luck, Chloe. You're going to need it.
I don't need luck. I know how to handle you. Instead of just getting married, I'm going to get even. You just wait.
Are you okay? When I got to my family's place, my mom was acting really weird. I checked my notifications, and it said that there was a bomb at the hotel.
It was just a bomb scare. The whole thing was a setup to get me out of my room.
What do you mean?
Chloe and some guy I'd never seen were waiting outside of my room. They tried to abduct me. I'm so glad that my parents had me learn hand-to-hand combat. When I put the guy on the floor, Chloe fled.
You can't be serious. I'm coming back right now.
Thanks. I'm so shaken up that the cops have taken over. Chloe slipped out, but they're tracking her.
I can't believe she would try that, and I think my mother knew. I'm never going to bring you anywhere close to my family ever again.
Yeah, I'm going to get my stuff and head somewhere.
Please wait for me. I'll meet you in the lobby, and I'll take you somewhere else.
Right now, I'm just so shaken up, I don't want to be here.
I understand, but I don't think you're in a state to drive.
I can get a lift somewhere, or there's a cafe nearby. I can head there.
Okay, leave our stuff. I'll take care of it later. For now, just get somewhere comfortable.
Thank you, Brayden. I just want to leave this place and never come back.
You don't have to come back ever again.
Chloe was on the run for about 2 weeks because Brayden's mother helped her. His mother always wanted Brayden to marry Chloe and only accepted me because she wanted my family's wealth. Given how much information Chloe had texted me and the fact that she and Brayden's mother texted their plans, neither of them stood a chance at getting away with anything. Brayden's mom was sent to prison for 3 years, mostly because she immediately turned on Chloe once the woman was caught. Their relationship is no longer the rosy love fest it used to be. Once she got out, no one in the family wanted anything to do with her. Since she had spent most of her money on getting a good lawyer, she had to go back to work in a different town. Chloe faced state charges for assault and battery and conspiracy to commit murder. She would have to serve 10 years before she would be eligible for parole. Then she would have to serve another 15 years on federal charges. By the time she gets out, she's going to be a very different person. Apparently, James didn't know because he was honestly upset about what Chloe had told him. He had spent a lot of his life in Brayden's shadow. After things fell apart, he left town, refusing to talk to anyone in his family. A year later, he got in contact with Brayden, and they've started slowly building up a relationship. James was taught to resent his brother, so he had to learn that Brayden wasn't the person James thought he was. I think they'll be good eventually, especially without their mother trying to pit them against each other. Brayden and I did take a second honeymoon, and it was fantastic. I ended up getting pregnant, so now we're expecting our first child, and we will make sure that our growing family is the kind of loving place where our children can thrive.
Hi, Serena. It's been a while. I was really surprised. I never thought that your brother was my boyfriend. I know. I'm surprised too. I heard he has a beautiful and smart sister, so I was expecting a lot. But I never thought it would be a nerd like you. I doubt my boyfriend's eyes a little. Andrew says something like that. Yes, that's why I wanted to tell him that you're my coworker who's the goofer at work. I didn't say it because we went to see your parents for our wedding announcement though. I'm just doing my job properly. That's why people don't like you. You look gloomy. And boss likes you even though you don't have a good face. Oh, are you having an affair with him? Don't speak like that. It's just a joke. Don't take it seriously. And don't get cocky just because I'm going to be your sister-in-law, okay? I'm already disappointed because you're going to become my family. What am I supposed to say to my coworkers? I don't think you have to tell them. They find out at the wedding. We're planning to have a big wedding, so we're going to invite a lot of people from the company. Oh, that's right! Why don't you come as a co-worker instead of a family member? Nobody will notice, right? I don't think my brother and parents would accept that. That's the thing. I can handle it if it's only you. Oh, please tell your family that you and I are good friends at work, okay? I act like that too, just in case. I know. My brother cares about you, and he even decided to marry you. I'm not going to ruin it, so. I'm glad to hear that. I won't tell how you're treated at the company. You don't want your family to find it out, do you? A person that you respect a lot doesn't have human rights at the company. I never thought I had no human rights. Oh no, please, don't pretend to be you're fine. You're always being made to work overtime from younger co-workers. Everyone's treating you like a fool. You're the only one who's treating me like that. That's not true. At least in my group, you're in charge of working overtime. Casey, I've told you many times. I think you should at least do your assigned work properly. You're getting paid, and besides, you won't earn any skills, will you? Huh? Stop preaching me. We're not at work. Besides, I'm better at talking to people than doing paperwork. I'll move department to a sales job or planning position, so don't worry. Fine. Are you trying to say that a general affairs job don't fit you? That's right. By the way, I don't want you to live with your parents. I hate seeing you every time I go over there. So don't just start living on your own. I lived alone for a while. But my mother got sick last year and had surgery, so I came back. But your mother feels better now. What's the point of you still staying by her side? Well, that's true, but if I live with my parents, I just have to pay the living expenses and don't have to pay for the rest. I'm taking this opportunity to save up some money. That's the reason. Well, I don't think you can get married. Plus, you need money to live on your own, right? But I don't want you to be involved in my life as much as possible. So please get out of your parents' house soon. Serena! Please prepare the documents the chief asked for by the end of the day. Casey, isn't that your job? But Andrew and I are going to look for a new house after work. It seems he suddenly found a good place, so he wants me to take a look at it as soon as possible. You do what your lovely brother's wife asks, won't you? You haven't gotten married yet. We're definitely getting married. I can't help you. I have work to do too. I guess you have to finish them on time. I'm not saying to help me. I'm telling you to do everything. What are you talking about? If that's the case, I can't take the job. Don't you understand your position yet? I've acted nicely since you're older than me. But I can take a shit like you, quit the company right away. How can you do that? Do you remember a girl named Sandy who was my friend in the sales department? I'm the one who made her quit. What? She's a nerd like you, but she went to the popular department. She quit just because I picked on her a little. She shouldn't have gotten cocky, although she's weak. That's what happened. You don't want to be like that, do you, Serena? Well, then listen to me. I'll use you a lot while we're in the same department. Oh, and you got a wedding invitation from Andrew, right? Yes, I got it from him yesterday. So, I'd like to ask you a favor. The wedding gift should cost $30,000. Huh? $30,000? You can't afford it, right? No way. $30,000 isn't an easy amount to pay. You say you're saving money. A nerd like you with no boyfriend must have saved up quite a bit, right? Besides, your cute little brother is getting married. You can't afford it, my sister-in-law. Let me think. You have no right to think about it. I won't quit my job even if I get married, which means I can do whatever I want to you at work or at home. Plus, your parents love me a lot too. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in the world who's on your side if you do the right thing. I believe that there will be some people who will support you. The kind of pretentiousness won't work in this society. No matter how much you try to sue me, there are many ways to get away with it. Are you sure to say such things to me? I can show this conversation to my brother, you know? Then I'll cry and tell him that you forced me to do it. Or I can say that you picked this conversation. See, here's so many ways. He'll just trust me more than you. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm glad you understand. A low-key ugly nerd like you is supposed to be used by people like me. I'll email you the documents later. Please make sure to finish it by the end of the day, Casey. Hey, Serena. I haven't received the wedding gift yet. When are you going to give it to me? I'm sorry. You say you want it in cash, right? I don't have time to go to the bank. Why don't you just go during your lunch break? Use your brain. You know it's $30,000. I'm scared to bring that much money to work. I have the wedding ceremony in a few days. I have to get a facial and cosmetic treatments. It's going to cost a lot of money. But it's a wedding gift. Can I just give it to you at the wedding? There's no way my kind Andrew will receive $30,000. So you're trying to keep it a secret from him and keep the money to yourself. I'm inviting a single creepy lady to my wedding. You can afford that in return, right? Just give me $30,000. It's no use for you to have money to yourself. Hey, Casey, you know what? My brother is looking at this conversation too. Huh? He looks really shocked. I mean, of course he will. The one who was supported to be a kind and lovely wife was trying to take money from his sister behind his back. Wait a minute. This is a joke, right? You don't have courage to do so, do you? It's true. Haven't you heard from my brother? I just received it. He wants to reconsider about the marriage. Right. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait! Do something about it, please, Serena! Or else I'll seriously make it impossible for you to stay at work. Fine. Go ahead. Huh? You'll regret what you just said. I want to know what you can do. You're an ugly lady who can't do anything. Anyway, make him change his mind. Otherwise, I'll hunt you down from tomorrow. Okay, fine. I'll look forward to it. Serena, can I have a minute? Yeah, fine. I just finished work. Since you're suddenly told to stay at home, your coworkers look busy. Oh, well, we can always manage without you. I know it must have been hard for the people in your group because they were always slacking off. I'm really sorry about everything. For what? For pushing you to do my work and making your work late and picking on you. I'm fine, that's like my job. I didn't know you're in human resources. Yeah, because I was hiding from the most employees. I heard that some people were harassing certain people and forcing them to quit. And my purpose was to find out who they are. You wouldn't say out loud that you were here to investigate, would you? You intentionally pretended to be a ordinary employee. I wasn't pretending to be such an employee. I was doing what I was supposed to do. It's just that all the girls who quit so far have been quiet. So I was wondering if I might be a target. It's funny how quickly you started making fun of me. I'm sorry, I got too cocky. I really respected you, Serena. I don't need to hear that kind of thing. I know what you really are, and I'm sick of it. The company found out I was picking on you, and Andrew is going to break off our engagement because of my attitude towards you. I'm hitting the rock bottom now. Oh my, that's tough. I feel sorry for you, but it's all your fault, isn't it? Yes, but I'm really sorry for what I did. You're too late. Don't say it's too late. I really tried to change my mind and do my best. You know, Casey, you're not a student anymore. I know. If you really understood, you would understand how childish harassing people is, wouldn't you? I've heard that even part-timers do it. What are you going to do by looking down? You think it's okay for you to do it just because others are doing it too. Exactly what a child thinks. I was just trying to get you in trouble. Sandy moved to the sales department, which I wanted to be in. She didn't care on her outfit before, but she even started wearing makeup. What's wrong with that? People are not allowed to care on their appearance. It's important to care how you look in the sales department. Maybe her coworker pointed out to her. I don't think it's any of your business. We were saying that she became cocky, so you think it's okay to harass people. You really are so childish and arrogant in the way how you think that it's hard to believe both of us are adults. The company pays you to do a job in exchange for a salary. They don't have money to pay employees who skip work and harass others. It was my dream to work for this company. That's why I worked so hard to get into college. I don't want to be fired. Isn't that the same to Sandy, whom you may quit? Just because of your selfishness. She was driven into a corner because of your mood. I wonder how she felt when she quit. I apologize to Sandy. There's no need to. Huh? That's what she said. You talked to her? At first, she didn't want to talk about anything. When I told her you admitted the harassment, she cried and said she didn't really want to quit the company. That's unreasonable, isn't it? She didn't hurt anyone like you did. I'm really sorry. And it wasn't just Sandy who was being hurt. My brother Andrew was also really depressed when he found out the truth. It took him 2 weeks to see that message, since I told him that I don't agree to his marriage. That's why he's been so cold lately. But you didn't have to ruin our marriage. We really loved each other. I wouldn't have disagreed if you had been just an unskilled employee. My brother seemed happy, and he trusted you. But I found out the fact you made some people quit their job. Plus, you tried to take $3,000 from me. To be honest, I think it's crazy if I didn't tell him. I'm sorry, Serena. I'm really sorry. Is that so? I think all you did was making excuses. Why would you say that? You don't know how I feel. I think it's your duty to laugh and forgive the mistakes and errors of younger people. This is what happens when you can't just laugh and forgive. Besides, I don't want to understand the feelings of people like you. You skip work and put other people down. I don't even want to think of you as a coworker. And see? You're opposing me again. I didn't mean to oppose you. It was just an opinion. Besides, Sandy told you that I didn't have to apologize. Casey, people who were hurt will always remember it. Sandy hasn't forgiven you. If you have the energy to argue, please realize on your immaturity and regret how much you hurt others from the bottom of your heart. Now you understand the pain of being driven into a corner, don't you? After that, Casey was fired from the company because she was the one who forced Sandy to quit. This was not only because of the harassment, but also because she was not always diligent. In addition, the employees who were around Casey were transferred to a different department and their salaries were reduced. Plus, her engagement to my brother was called off and their wedding was cancelled. Since she lost her job and fiancé, she was shocked that she collapsed and was sent to the hospital. I heard that she's now back at her parents' house to recuperate, but no one is sympathetic with her. At first, when a co-worker who made fun of me became my brother's fiancé, I felt my brothers didn't have good eyes to judge people. But I couldn't stand up the fact how she made people quit her job and made me pay $30,000. It was really painful when I had to tell my brother the truth. But now he laughs and says that he is glad that I told him about it before she became a family. This must have been a forgettable story in her life, but I am sure that the people who have been hurt in the past felt the same way. I don't know how she will live her life, but I hope she will never make the same mistake again. And then Sandy, who quit the job after being bullied by Casey, had not found a new job yet, so I asked her to come back to the company. Of course, I apologized for not noticing that she was forced to quit, and I also promised to support her and adjust the system to ensure that this case will never happen again. Since the company is a large organization, it is difficult for someone to be aware of everything that happens. There may be only a little bit of what we can do as human resources, but I will do my best to reach out to those who are troubled by the absurdity of the situation. I will continue to take pride in my work and do my best so the diligent and honest people do not lose out.